Welcome everyone to my first actual show running Global Force Wrestling. A couple updates. If you saw that in I had stopped April's event from happening, actually everyone that I went after, um, well, mostly went after, they signed the contract, so I was able to have my show in April of week two. Global Force Wrestling is probably going to be a once a month show unless more money comes in. I'm probably already over budget and probably going to lose money. I hope not. Otherwise, I have to start letting people go. Because they're on, but they are paid per appearance. And a few wrestlers didn't show up. Alex Shelley, Jay Lethal, and Harry Smith all working, I think, New Japan. So I didn't have access to them. And I did have to give a couple of wrestlers matches against local talent. Um, so I had six matches total because I am trying to make a 2 hour show instead of a 90-minute show. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go through my roster first before and then run the show. I did try to bring in Mickey James and Madison Rain. I don't know if I covered that, but they started getting like three other contract offers, and then WWE went after them, and then they signed with WWE. So I'm going to go through my whole roster. This isn't just wrestlers, this is everybody: road agents, announcers, color commentators, everyone. Then I'll run the show. All right, so I have Adam Cole. Like I said, Alex Shelley, but he's not there. Um, and he's not attending at the first event. Alicia, um, she's unimportant, but I do have a storyline in plan with the other women that I do have access to. Um, Ayami Koihara, she's basically a road agent, not even a personality. But she did bring up spirits when she found a discarded karaoke machine and then put on a karaoke contest backstage that got everyone happier. So that was thanks to her. I have Bobby Lashley, Brian Kendrick, Carlito, cheerleader Melissa, Davey Richards. D'Lo Brown is just a road agent, although I could get him to return to wrestling if I wanted to. But when you look at his stats, it's kind of like, well, maybe. I mean, Eddie Edwards. So I have the American Wolves, even though they're all working for TNA at this time, because like I said, everyone's on a pay per appearance, unexclusive deal. Elijah Burke, Harry Smith, as I said, although he's not in attendance at this first show. Jay Lethal, the also not at this show. I have Jeff Jarrett, like I said, he's the authority figure. Jimmy Corderas is a referee. Joey Eastman, he's an announcer. Justin King, who's another referee. Karen Jarrett, who basically, if I do get like a big women's division, I'm gonna make her like the authority for the women, while Jeff Jarrett's the authority for the guys. Keith Harris, who's a referee. I couldn't even find a picture of him. Matt Bentley, he's a one night guy. But he's also an occasional wrestler, so he's not really going to be. Um, so I might only use him like if I need a pinch for like Alex Shelley or Sammy Guevara or some other high flyer to have an opponent with that I don't have anyone to face him. Matt Striker, who can wrestle, but right now I have him at color commentary. Mauro Ranallo on commentary. Mike Fox, Punishment Martinez, aka Damian Priest. Wino, Sammy Guevara, Serena Deeb, Taylor Hendricks, Ted DiBiase Sr. is a road agent, Tom Pritchard is a road agent, and Tommy Mercer is there for one night on a one night only deal. Uh, so I'm gonna run the show and let's see how this goes. All right, so Jeff Jarrett's music plays as Jeff Jarrett walks down with Karen Jarrett to the ring. Um, and Jeff Jarrett goes, "Welcome, everyone, to the next revolution in professional wrestling. My name is Jeff Jarrett, and I am the one responsible for creating Impact Wrestling in the very beginning. Unfortunately, I would be forced to become a minority partner, and I could sit and watch people destroy what I first created, or I could create something new again and let people who run Impact Wrestling lose out on the expertise I would bring to the table. So, this is my creation named Global Force Wrestling. This is the company where we will bring the young talent that haven't been gotten a chance to break out into the mainstream and put them in the ring with names everyone loves. Now, my wife Karen and I do make the rules, but we want everyone to begin on equal footing because we are also interested in creating the future of professional wrestling. So, thank you for attending, and tonight we will be kicking off a tournament to crown the first ever Global Force Wrestling champion. We got two first round matches scheduled for tonight, so let's start this show and give everyone what they came to see. So, Jeff, this got a 65. Um, let's see. Joey Eastman, heel gimmick, adequate. Mauro Ronaldo, staff member gimmick, great. Matt Striker, egomaniac gimmick, it was adequate. This angle got the crowd hotter and got the show off to a strong start. In a bout that didn't have much heat and embarrassing wrestling, Alicia defeated Taylor Hendricks by pinfall with an A bomb. During the match, we also had cheerleader Melissa run in and attack Taylor. This only got a 19. Um, Taylor's fan favorite gimmick is great. Alicia's bitch gimmick is awful. Um, why does Jimmy Corderas have a gimmick if he's a referee? Cheerleader Melissa has debuted a badass gimmick, got a rating of very good. Alicia seemed off her game, but this is one of the stories that I created. Hopefully, it does better in the next segment. Not much. Hendricks is being attacked by Alicia and Melissa in the ring. Seeing the assault, Serena Deeb comes down and fights them both off, saving Taylor from a serious beating. Serena this got a rating of adequate. Alicia's getting better as gimmick, as is cheerleader Melissa. This only got an 18. I do have to have two shows or two storylines rather with a rating of 20 or better. Um, so basically doing something with the women where Alicia and cheerleader Melissa thought they were going to form an alliance and take out Taylor. Um, Little did they know that Serena was going to step up and watch Taylor's back. So that's kind of where the story's going. In about that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, the American Wolves defeated Brian Kendrick and Carly Colon when Eddie Edwards pinned Carly Colon with a cross-legged fisherman's buster. Davey Richards, no gimmick needed, is awful, but Eddie Edwards has the same gimmick and it's great. Kendrick, weirdo gimmick, is great. Carly Colon, second generation star, awful. Um, yeah, so Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards showed excellent chemistry teaming together. This got the crowd hotter. Um, I did make an 8-man tournament for the GFW championship. Unfortunately, Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards' opponents are one was Alex Shelley, one was good BJ Lethal. Like I said, they're both working somewhere else, so I figured I got them as a team. They're my really only established team that I have right now. Let's see what you know. Let's put them in a tag team match against two heels and see what happens. So Lionel comes to the ring by himself. He gets a microphone, and Lionel goes, "That's right. I am in this tournament. All I have to do is defeat 3 guys to become the first ever global champion. That's fine. Send my first victim out because I am going to gore whatever jackass that walks out here. And not only am I going to gore someone in half, but I'm going to gore them out of this company." And this guy, 41, Rhino's gimmick, got a rating of awful. If someone does have a bad gimmick or performs a gimmick badly, um, they can get better at it as if they work at it. So just because some of the gimmicks aren't working doesn't mean I have to change them right away, and that would also be something that penalizes me. In about that had fantastic heat and great and good wrestling, Bobby Lashley defeated Rhino by submission with the Dragon Sleeper. Bobby Lashley's got adequate. Um, so They really didn't click. It made for an awkward battle, and the segment wasn't put together well. In a decent match, Matt Bentley defeated Sammy Guevara by pinfall with a super kick. This got 39. So Mike Fox comes to the ring. He goes, "For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mike Fox. I have wrestled all over the southern half of this country, and even though I have defeated guys like Sabu and Abyss in the past, Jeff Jarrett still feels like I haven't qualified to be in the tournament. That would that would name the first ever GFW Global Champion. But I am not out here to bellyache or spread sour grapes. When this tournament concludes, I am laying out a challenge to whoever wins this tournament to give me a title shot. That would be the easiest way to correct this oversight of leaving me out of the tournament. So I will be watching and I will be expecting an answer to my challenge when this tournament is over." And Mike Fox's old school face gimmick got great, and this got 37. I am wrestling back and forth with the idea of making Jeff Jarrett an evil boss and have something in it for Mike Fox with like not necessarily Austin McMahon, but something like dealing with an authority figure. But my first intention was having Jeff Jarrett and Karen Jarrett be fair authority figures. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go with that. In a decent match, Punishment Martinez defeated Tommy Mercer by pinfall. Punishment Martinez's badass gimmick got a rating of very good, and this got a 40. In a bout that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, Elijah Burke defeated Adam Cole by pinfall, the DDE. This got a 53. Elijah Burke's egomaniac gimmick was very good. Adam Cole's old school face gimmick was also very good. And 53, that's pretty good. With the popularity of the talent that I have. What was the final grade for the show? 47. Even though they don't feel like, even though that they don't feel like there's enough interesting storylines going on, it didn't hurt me as much because of all the good matches, but with the Wolves and Punishment Martinez and Elijah Burke. Um, so yeah, so I didn't really keep track of who I was gonna um, thank. So I do have to just let's see, Elijah Burke and uh, Adam Cole. Give them both a hug. I can only thank. Uh, I can't thank Jeff Jarrett. Um, and Rhino praise for a great performance. Elijah Burke seemed pleased. Adam Cole seemed pleased. Rhino seemed pleased. Maybe I should keep the ratings of what everyone scores so I can make you know I mean, I'm only going to be doing events until I'm get a TV deal, but I can't get a TV deal until I get a 35 popularity. And even then, because I'll show right now before I check the email. Oh, that's wrong. Broadcasting. View all broadcasters. Will any negotiate any type of TV show, any type of station? Nope, not yet. Maybe once I grow in popularity, it will. And that's the whole reason I wanted to sign guys I wanted to sign, even if they were going to be more expensive, because I would grow faster. Anyway, what was the drug test fees? Keith Harris, who's a referee, and cheerleader Melissa have begun dating. Okay, so I'm gonna run the rest of the week, get to the next month. Um, you know what? Whether or not I pulled a profit in or not, or I lost money, I'm gonna save for the next episode, which will be May's show. May's event is named WrestlePocalypse. So I'll let you know if I made money or lost money in April. If I did, I may have to start cutting people. I really don't want to. Um, So yeah, maybe if it's something like 4 or 5, 6 thousand, I can like do like stop drug test fees or something. But we'll see what happens. So until the next show, good night, everyone.